debt management. Chanakya Pandit used to say, debts, enemies, and diseases must be eradicated first. But for some reason or the other, you are always under some debt. Also, before repaying the first loan, you have to take the second loan. So, the burden of debt continues to grow. Sometimes the loan installments are so high that you can't fulfill some of your other dreams. And savings, emergency funds, and retirement coppers, you can't even think about them. All of these things can lead to mental and physical illnesses. Moreover, you cannot make any provision for the future. Remember one thing, that taking a loan is not committing a crime, but not managing the loan can be a crime. With a little management and discipline, you can get out of debt quickly and peacefully. And along with that, you can also save for your future as well. Let's see the options that are available for this. 1. Make a list of total loans and interest rates. The first step towards getting out of a loan is to understand how much loan you have and the interest rate on each loan. This is very important for you. Note that you should repay the loan with the highest interest rate very first. This is because the higher the interest you pay, the lower are your savings. Early loan repayment is also a way to save. Credit cards, personal loans have the highest interest rates. So these loans are to be repaid as soon as possible. You can repay this type of loan by increasing the monthly installment. This is called pay in increment. 2. Pay in increment. The concept of paying more amount than the monthly installment of the loan is called pay in increment. Suppose the monthly loan installment is rupees 5,000 for the next 3 years. But if you pay double the amount every month, the profit will not be doubled but tripled. This way, you pay your loans quickly and maintain a good loan repayment record. It's possible that you won't be able to save during this period, or you will have to keep your savings very low. But for early relief from debts, this is the formula to be followed. 3. Discard the things you don't use. Take a look at your home. How many things are there that you have bought but not used for a year? So many things are there, like electronic devices, two wheelers or four wheelers, old mobiles or computers, laptops, etc. There are many websites on which you can sell old items and use that money to pay the installments or at least for monthly expenses. It may take care of 1 month's expenses or it may be half the amount. Don't think about how much profit you are getting from it. Remember, do whatever it takes to get out of a loan as soon as possible. Never feel inferior about it. Well known economist Warren Buffett says if you buy what you don't want, you have to sell what you need. 4. Temporary lifestyle changes. Temporary downsizing. Make a list of things on which you are spending unnecessarily. It's a kind of challenge where you have to make this expenditure at least half, such as traveling, eating out, or going to the cinema, or shopping from a premium brand every month, or having an internet plan that you don't need or you are not using. These are some examples, even deactivating an unwanted app subscription. These are some of the ways how you can control you can unnecessary expenditures. For this, take your family members into confidence. Discuss with them why you want to reduce this expenditure and spend the time you would have spent together by going out at home instead or at a less expensive place. Here, it is not expected that the bonding with the family will be reduced or that you won't be able to have the desired lifestyle. Rather, it is expected that you will be debt free and enjoy financial freedom. So, these efforts will not go in vain. 5. Create other means of income. If there are two earning people in the house, one's monthly income should be used for loan repayment and the other's monthly income should be used for savings and investments. But even if you are the only one earning at home, another source of income can be created. Recognize your skills and consider if you can use them in freelancing. You can have a serious thought about it. Consider learning a new skill that could be your second source of income. Just think about it and try to implement it. Believe me, there are many options that you can try in your spare time. Whether you have a loan or not, other means of income will definitely provide financial support. 6. Using an emergency fund. While you are repaying your loan, you should be able to save for the future. The ideal principle is to have an emergency fund or savings 6 times your monthly income. If you have saved 6 times your income, then you can definitely reduce the savings by a few percent and increase that amount in the loan installment. To repay a loan, the excess from the emergency fund can be used to increase loan installment or to pay a lump sum. But it would be a big mistake to increase the loan installment without saving at all. 7. Give priority to brains, not emotions. Just think how much you have spent emotionally in the last 6 months. You bought an item because you liked it but haven't used it yet. Enrollment in an expensive gym only as a lifestyle thing or because a friend took admission there where you haven't gone even for a week. Purchase of an expensive item that you have used only once and do not know if you're going to use it ever. An expensive trip you made by borrowing money. This is what we call emotional expenses. For this, one should spend by giving priority to brains and not emotions. The easiest way to do this is to prepare a monthly budget in which you set a certain percentage for each expense and do not spend out of that. These habits are not only appropriate for debt relief, but also for overall financial planning. 8. Unexpected use of cash received, tax refund, bonus, gift, inheritance, or incentive. If you receive cash in such modes, use it to repay the loan amount. Instead of using that money to have fun, think about lessening the burden of the loan. 9. Debt relief before investing. You want to save for the future and also need relief from the debt. In such a situation, choose a debt relief. Remember that debt relief means saving for the future. But that doesn't mean you don't have to invest at all. Just reduce the investment and increase the loan repayment amount. For example, if you are saving 20% of your monthly income, then reduce it to 15 or 10% and use this reduced percentage to repay your loan. You can use these and more such tips to become debt free. But you yourself have to become the source to do that. And its only motive is to get out of the debt as soon as possible.